How I stick to my calories and my macro tracking while also like having a social life. You're hungover, you're busy, you're distracted, you're being so... And they just have such fun flavours because we'll be having dessert later. I go over with drinking alcohol. Shots came out. It didn't come in the cereal bowl! I promised myself the night before that no matter how shit you're feeling in the morning, get up and just do the workout. Good morning and welcome back to my channel. My name is Rylie Lane. In today's video, I'm coming at you with a little vlog style slash tip style video. I wanted to take you along with me on my weekend, so it's currently Friday morning, and just kind of show you how I stick to my calories and my macro tracking while also like having a social life. It's one of my friend's birthdays tomorrow. We are going out for lunch and then we've got like drinks in the park. And look, I'm all for taking weekends off tracking when you have big things on or things that are too hard to track, or you know, if you just want to simply enjoy your social life. But at the same time, I have events like this almost every single weekend, so if I took every single weekend off tracking, then I wouldn't really be hitting my goals. Like, that is just too frequent to be taking the whole weekends off tracking. For example, next weekend I have so many things on. I have a big work event, like a work thing where there will not be able to track food there and we will be drinking. I'm moving flat, and then I've also got another friend's birthday all in one weekend. So I've decided that I'm going to take next weekend off tracking because that is just a stress that I don't need. And this weekend I am going to track. I just want to make sure that I'm hitting my health and fitness goals, and I'm in a reverse diet, and I really just don't want to be consistently going over my calories so that my body isn't like adapting to them very well. So that is my personal reasons for why I want to track this weekend. I just kind of want to start this video off by being like, you don't have to track every single weekend, and I personally don't. It's just that I do have a lot of social events and I do go out drinking most weeks, so I kind of need to track it sometimes, you know? So anyways, it's Friday morning. I'm actually gonna take a rest day today and I'm gonna go to the gym tomorrow morning instead, so I'll take you along for that workout. But yeah, today will be a rest day. I've just got a few errands and stuff to run, so I'll probably just get my steps doing that, to be honest. I don't know that I'll have to go for a full walk. I am working today. It's actually quite early. It's 7:30. I'm about to do some of my nutrition course first before I start work. And yeah, I'll check in when I have something interesting to tell you.
Waking up feeling like it's gonna rain. It's sunny out, but it just comes in waves. When you ask me if I'm okay, I don't have a lot to say. Can't tell you something I do not know. Thought the other side was...
So I just got back from, I had an appointment. I also just went to Sainsbury's to get some stuff for dinner because I'm gonna have a fun little takeaway. I will show you when I make that later on. But right now I'm going to do our meal plan and online grocery order for next week. So I always like to make sure I get that done like on Friday normally, because if you leave it to the weekend, you're hungover, you're busy, you're distracted, you're being social, you're probably not gonna get it done. So I always make sure I do it on Friday, and then we'll go and pick it up either on Saturday or Sunday. Tomorrow, we're probably gonna go and pick it up tomorrow on the way back from the gym. But I just like to make sure I have that done before the weekend. I have all my food ready in my fitness pal. I plan out what I'm gonna have on Sunday when I'm hungover, so I have food in the house, I don't have to get a takeaway. So being like super prepared is really, really key. I'm just gonna sit down and do all of that for next week. I just had such a fun, oh that's heavy, such a fun, this is called a package delivered. Very relatable to this video, so I'm very glad it came today. I ordered some, they're called hard seltzers. I feel like they've become like quite a trend recently, I guess, but I actually love them so much. And I saw these ones on Instagram, so I was like, I have to. Oh my god, they are so cute. There are all these different colors. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. So basically what they are is like, there's all different ones. I got like a big mix pack. So there's, I think some is vodka, rum and gin, I think. And then they're just mixed with like soda water and a little bit of flavoring. So they're super low calories. They're only, I think like about 100 calories each per can, which is really low for alcohol because the only calories that are really in there is from the actual spirit, not from like sugary mixes or anything like that. So these are what I'm gonna be, yes?
Okay.
My drinks! You're interrupting my video. Anyway, so these are what I'm gonna drink on the weekend because they're super low calorie and they're super easy to track. And they just have such fun flavors. Pineapple and coconut, strawberry and kiwi. I ordered them yesterday. Passion fruit and lime,
watermelon,
cucumber and lemon. Like, how good do they sound?
You never told me about these.
Emma she saw someone posting about them on Instagram and she sent them to me and I was like, yep, sold, I'm gonna buy them. So how fun are they?
Yeah, they're quite cool. So what are they? Just low calorie?
They're like the seltzers that I drink
New Zealand
normally.
born.
Oh, really?
Yeah, born in New Zealand, UK made.
How fun! They're very aesthetically pleasing as well. I'm gonna have to get a photo with them. So yeah, I will take them to the park when we go for drinks tomorrow, and that is what I'll drink because they're super low calorie and I'm sure that they're gonna taste absolutely delicious. I'll give you a review on them. By the way, I don't even think I mentioned the name of the brand. It's called Jerry's. I think if you just search, I think it was just Jerry's on Instagram. Oh, it's called Drink Jerry's. If you want to look them up on our Instagram or whatever, I can leave a link below. It is dinner time now. I've had a shower. I'm in my hoodie. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not feeling that great this afternoon. I have a really bad headache and I'm not sure why. So it is a night in, and thank God because the weather is horrible. I'm so glad I don't have to go outside. So yeah, it's just a quiet night in tonight. We are going to make chicken parmas, like Aussie chicken parmas. On Friday nights, like during lockdown, Friday night kind of used to be like our takeaway night because we wouldn't really eat out any other day of the week. But now that, you know, social life's a bit more back to normal, we go out and do things. It's often other times during the weekend that I'm eating out. So I like to save Friday nights to still have like a super fun meal. We usually like make some sort of like fake away type food. So today Connor is, well, he's gonna help me, which he never really helps with the cooking, but I really hate making the chicken parmas with all the egg and stuff. It's just gross. So he's gonna help me make the chicken parmas. I'm gonna have it with potatoes and some veg as well, so I'll show you how I make that. But yeah, that's what I like to do to just make sure that I can still stay like in a nice calorie range on a Friday afternoon, on a Friday night, sorry, for dinner, rather than like blowing out like crazy. But don't get me wrong, I'll still be having dessert later. We just recently got an Aussie food, this is a very Aussie meal, isn't it? Aussie food order that Connor did, so I'm gonna have some Tim Tams, I think. Definitely gonna treat myself, but yeah, definitely sticking to like the homemade food, just so it's much easier to track, it's a bit lower calorie, and I can save my meal out for tomorrow.
There isn't any color in my dreams. When you ask me if I'm okay, I don't have a lot to say. Can't tell you something I do not know. Maybe just hold me, just hold me. I'm coming back slowly, so slowly. And you ask if I'm always this lonely. How can I tell you something I do not know? Sorry if I'm not in the mood. I don't really have a good excuse. When you ask me if I'm okay, I don't have a lot to say. Can't tell you something I do not know. Maybe just hold me, just hold me. I'm coming back slowly, so slowly. And you ask if I'm always this lonely. How can I tell you something I do not know? Maybe just hold me, just hold me.
Good morning and happy Saturday. We are up nice and early. It is like 7:30, I think. Yeah, 7:30, and we are gonna head to Connor's gym today actually, and I've got a lower body session. I don't know if Connor's gonna train with me or not. He didn't decide yesterday. And then on the way back we're gonna pick up our groceries. But right now I'm just gonna make a little pre-workout snack and a pre-workout.
How can I tell you something I do not know? Maybe just hold me, just hold me. I'm coming back slowly, so slowly. And you ask if I'm always this lonely. How can I tell you something I do not know?
So we just got back from the gym and picked up our Asda order. I laid it all out on the table show you, so I will put a little overlay here for you so you can see what we got. So yeah, that'll be all of our food for, I have lots of yummy food for tomorrow, and then also our food for the following week as well. So that is literally all done. I don't have to worry about that when I'm hungover tomorrow. Right now I'm going to make us breakfast. I always like to make sure that I have definitely a high protein breakfast and also throw some carbs in there as well. You don't want to skip out on breakfast when you're like going out and going to be drinking and stuff, because you definitely need the energy and you don't want to be like ravenous later on when I go out for lunch. I mean, lunch is literally in like 2.5 hours anyway. But I definitely want to make sure I fuel my body with lots of yummy food, regardless of me consuming extra calories later through alcohol. So yeah, I'm gonna make breakfast now. I'll show you what we have.
Waking up feeling like it's gonna rain. It's sunny out, but it just comes in waves. When you ask me if I'm okay, I don't have a lot to say. Can't tell you something I do not.
So I'm all nice and ready, guys. Now I'm not really actually sure what I'm gonna wear because the weather is really weird. I just wanted to sit down and have a quick chat to you about like my plan and, you know, how I'm tracking and everything while I'm going out. So we're about to go out for lunch in like half an hour, and what I've basically done is the place we're going to doesn't have the calories online. That's normally my first go-to if I'm tracking when I'm eating out, but that is totally fine. We're going to a Thai place. They have really standard Thai dishes, so all I've done is gone and looked up what I want to have to eat and just seen a similar restaurant that has that and what their calories are. So I've just done that and put that into my fitness pal. So I always, even before I was tracking, looked up the menu online before. I'm just such an indecisive person. I have to decide before I go, so that makes it super easy. So I'm getting cashew chicken stir fry with rice, so it's gonna have a nice source of protein. Chicken, keep me full. Rice just for some carbs. It's just like a really nice balanced meal, to be honest. And then I'm also gonna have a glass of wine there as well, because, you know, we're drinking, aren't we? Want a glass of wine with lunch. And then, so what I've done with my calories for today, because obviously I'm gonna go over with drinking alcohol, like that's just realistic, and I just want to make sure I'm also eating enough food while drinking alcohol as well. So what I've done is basically, I talk a lot about calorie cycling, where if you look at your calories for a whole entire week and you can alter them slightly by day, as long as the average is the same, like as long as the average is what your goal is, then it's totally fine to change them day by day. On Thursday and Friday I ate 200 calories less than what I would normally eat, so I have an extra 400 calories for today, which is about how much I will consume in alcohol, because I'm having those fun little hard seltzer cans which are only 100 calories each, and a glass of wine is only about 130 calories. That's just a little bit over 400 calories, so that is kind of like all my calories done for alcohol that I've taken from the 2 previous days. And then yeah, just having a meal out. I don't really know what we're gonna do for dinner. I feel like I'll probably just pick up something quick, like at a shop nearby the park that we'll be at. So I don't know, I'll just try and make a smart decision with whatever dinner is. You know, I just want to be flexible. We're being out and being social, aren't we? So yeah, that is my little plan, how I'm tracking my food, what I'm doing with my alcohol, and yeah, you can just be super flexible. And to be honest, guys, I think the big key thing is just to not be hard on yourself if you do mess up. If I do have an extra drink or 2 or however many on top of what I've planned, it's not a big deal, I'll just move on. But for me, kind of pre-planning how many drinks I'm gonna have actually really helps me. I used to be a person who would go out and just get absolutely like so drunk, and it was more that I just never knew how to like not drink that much. I don't even know if that makes sense, but ever since like kind of being more conscious about the calories I'm consuming through alcohol, it's really helped me just kind of be aware of how many drinks I need to have be at like a fun tipsy stage, and then not go too far where I'm just so drunk and I barely remember half the night and stuff. So I don't know, I feel like some people might be like, oh, this is like so controlling and, you know, you're thinking about it so much, but for me it's actually really helped in terms of just not getting so drunk I literally barely can remember the night. So yeah, it just really works for me, and I just wanted to kind of share how I do it. And if it doesn't work for you, if you think it's too not controlling, is that the right word, or just too like you have to think about it too much, then don't do this. That is totally fine, but this is what works for me, and it just means that I have a really fun day out with all my friends. I still am going to stick to my calories and hit my goals and all of that, and like just have fun and not go too far, if that makes sense. Anyways, I need to figure out what I'm wearing because I need to leave very soon, but I'm not going to take you guys out with me today because I just want to be in the moment and enjoy the day with my friends. I'll probably take some Insta stories and some pics or whatever so I can pop them in now. If not, I will see you tomorrow morning and we can talk about what I'm going to have when I'm hungover.
No. Thought the other side was always green.
just woken up. It's about 10 o'clock. That's a good sleep in, isn't it? We got the birthday balloons. There was a 6 because our friend Grace was turning 26 and it literally blew away about 10 minutes into being in the park, so we bought the number 2 back so we didn't lose that as well. Anyways, I've woken up. I'm actually not feeling too bad, to be honest, but I feel like this normally happens with my hangovers. When I wake up in the morning I'm fine, and then like in the afternoon I just crash. So yeah, I've woken up. I'm not really that hungry, so I might just wait until I get hungry to eat, make a yummy breakfast. We have like bacon bagels or something like yesterday. Yeah, yesterday was a really fun. We went for lunch. Food was delicious, of course. I had what did I have? Like a chicken cashew stir fry with rice, and then also a glass of wine. And then yeah, we just spent the whole afternoon into the night at the park, really. And I mean, in terms of like what I was planning to drink, it kind of changed. Shots came out. I was like, okay, was not expecting this. So we did a couple of shots, but that is totally fine. I ended up drinking less than I planned anyway, so all good on like actual drinks rather than probably because of the shots than I planned anyway. So yeah, that is me. I'm gonna try and stay hydrated. Probably just chill on the couch for a bit till I get hungry, and I'll show you what I make for breakfast. I've already planned my dinner and my calories today just to make sure I save the calories for that. We're having like pasta tonight because pasta is like one of my favorite things when I'm hungry. The carbs. Oh. And yeah, I will still just track everything else I eat today and just try to stick to my calories, which I don't really think should be hard. I'm on quite high calories at the moment anyway. Ooh, and we did get my protein order delivered while I was out yesterday, so we can go through that later. I've got some really exciting things, I'm not gonna lie. Can I wait? I told Connor I'd wait till he wakes up. Oh my god, I think my housemate set the fire alarm off with the steam in the shower. Connor is definitely still asleep. Oh my god, that is literally non stop. So I just made myself a iced coffee, like a white chocolate iced coffee. Like, you know when you get the hot chocolate powder, but it's white? Does that make sense? I don't know. Alright, this is what breakfast looks like. It's actually 12:18. But I'm having a bowl of that doesn't make sense. Cinnamon crunch cereal. And I'm having 2 bagel thins with some ketchup and bacon that's cooking in the oven right now. And then to drink, I'm just having this, I don't know, Connor got it for me. It actually tastes really nice. Kind of just like cordial, to be honest. You're not going to be in it? No. Guys, we're opening the My Protein order. This is Connor's hand. He's a bit hungover, he doesn't want to be in it. But, oh, this is a good one. I love My Protein order. Alright. Jesus! This is the size of my head.
Oh.
Maybe I didn't order that size last time.
They're not going to run out now.
ZMA supplements that you take before you sleep, and oh my god, I swear when I take them I have like a way better sleep. But we go through them really quick because, I don't know, I feel like maybe the tubs are just too small. But that is huge! Okay, this is Connor's. And we get Impact Whey Protein in strawberry cream flavour. I don't know, not a massive fan of strawberry, I don't really have that one. Oh no, guys. It didn't come in the cereal box.
It wasn't gonna come in the cereal box.
I saw this girl unbox it on TikTok and she goes, oh my god, I can't believe it's come in the cereal box. I thought it would just come in the packet. This is the Impact Whey Protein, the new cereal milk flavour. And I thought it was going to come in the box because I saw this girl on TikTok and she had it in the box.
I think that must
Anyways, I'm really excited to try that. I feel like everyone has said it's so delicious. Just protein pancake mix. Got cookies and cream this time. If you have this pancake mix, I feel like the first time you try it, you're like, it's disgusting, but it's not. What you need to do is put a scoop of Greek yogurt in it and baking powder and then with water, and trust me, it makes it so much better. You can't just have it on its own. It doesn't work. Well, then I just got a mini protein shaker, because like, here's my thing with protein shakers. You really, all of like proteins, like you read the back of this, to 150 to 250 mils of water. Why are protein shakers like 600, 700, 800 mil big? You never ever fill them up. I don't understand. So we finally found a 400 ml mini shaker. So like you'd probably just put water up to like there. Doesn't that make so much more sense? Oh wow, that's big.
Have they sent everything supersized?
I don't know. We got the pre-workout plus in rainbow candy. I don't really like how big the tub is, if I'm honest. It takes up so much space. But do you reckon it's full? No, it sounds quite empty. And then, of course, baked cookies. Which one do we get this time? Double chocolate.
Vegan double chocolate.
Double chocolate. I think that's definitely the best flavour.
Yeah, the gooey ones weren't.
Yeah, last time we got the gooey ones, and they have more protein and they're slightly lower in calories, but they're just not as good. Definitely go these ones. Crispy layered protein bar and chocolate caramel. And then the last thing we just got is sugar-free syrup. That's everything. I'm not going to try and eat it right now, because I'm not going to lie, when you're hungover, the sound of like protein just sounds really gross. Oh my god. Smell it.
No, that smells good. But I still don't.
It's gonna be so good.
I still don't
Imagine that in oats, in my baked oats.
I still
Oh,
don't get what cereal milk flavour is.
the milk that's left over in cereal.
Can you do this one?
Okay, Mr. Bossy.
Drop it.
When you ask me if I'm okay, I don't have a lot to say. Can't tell you something I do not.
Good morning. It's now Monday morning. I'm so sorry I didn't speak to you for the rest of the afternoon yesterday. I just like literally completely forgot. I did film all my food though, so I show you that. I managed to perfectly hit all of my macros. I was a bit under for protein, but that is totally fine. It's to be expected, isn't it? And I do have quite a high protein goal anyway, so I don't mind if I get a bit under that on days when I'm hungover. But it's Monday morning now. I am up. I've got the new My Protein workout that we got yesterday, and I didn't realize I was comparing it to the other one that I have. I didn't realize it's a pre-workout plus. You see the little plus there? It has double the amount of caffeine than the other one, and I just took pretty much a whole scoop. So your girl is gonna be buzzed today. But anyways, I wanted to quickly bring up this morning as well, because what time is it? 6:15, and I'm up and ready going to the gym. Don't get me wrong, it's very hard to get up on a Monday morning after I've been drinking. I don't know why I was doing my skincare, and I put my face oil that I put on at nighttime on this morning, so my skin is incredibly shiny, because like literally that's how tired I am. It's Monday morning and I want to make sure that I start off my week right, so I force myself to get up. I promised myself the night before that no matter how shit you're feeling in the morning, or how tired, or how much you want to stop your alarm and go back to sleep, you know how much better you will feel if you get up and just do the workout. So that is what I promised myself on Sunday nights, and on Monday mornings I'm like, nope, I promised myself, I can't let myself down. So I get up and I'm going to the gym. I'm very tired, don't get me wrong. I mean, that 300 milligrams of caffeine is gonna hit me hard, hopefully. And yeah, and then I'm gonna smash my workout. And even if it's not the best workout, at least I get there and I go and I get it done. That is everything for this video, you guys. I hope that I helped you in some sort of way. So thank you so much for watching. If you want to keep watching me, I will leave another video on the screen. If not, I'll see you in my next one. Bye!